Did you know any guys in the NBA that ruined their career chasing it?
Yeah.
Do NBA players with talent actually succeed? Moreover, is there a chance that the players themselves destroy their career? It seems like sometimes things can go wrong. Number 8. Ben Simmons. In the 2021 NBA playoffs, Ben Simmons, an important player for the Philadelphia 76ers, had a crucial moment during a game against the Atlanta Hawks. This key moment was a pass that didn't go well in a very close series. This pass would have lasting effects on both Simmons and the Sixers. The incident happened in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference Semifinals on June 20, 2021. The series was tied at 3-3, making every play in the final game even more important. The score was close, and as the time was running out in the fourth quarter, the pressure was intense. The 76ers were trying hard to win against the tough Hawks. With a little over 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Sixers were behind. Ben Simmons was driving to the basket and had a good chance to score. However, instead of taking the shot or trying to draw a foul, Simmons passed the ball to Matisse Thybulle, who was closely guarded. The Hawks quickly took advantage of Simmons' decision, got control of the ball and secured an important possession that helped them win. Ben Simmons' pass changed the game in favor of the Hawks in Game 7. The Atlanta team won the game 103-96. And with that, they won the series 4-3. This pass not only affected the game but also sparked discussions about Simmons' choices and performance during important moments. Number 7. J.R. Smith. In the last moments of the Game 1 between the Cleveland Cavaliers and the Golden State Warriors in the 2018 NBA Finals, J.R. Smith made a big mistake. With seconds left and the score tied, Smith got an offensive rebound after a missed free throw. However, he didn't take a shot because he seemed unaware of the score. Instead of a possible win for the Cavaliers, the game went into overtime, where the Warriors ended up winning. The effects of the big mistake were huge for J.R. Smith. The Cavaliers lost the series 4-0 to the Warriors, and Smith's error in Game 1 became a key moment in his career. People stopped talking about his skills as a shooter and defender and focused instead on the mistakes that might have cost his team a crucial win. Number 6. John Starks. In the 1994 NBA Finals between the New York Knicks and the Houston Rockets, Game 7 was a really big deal, with every play being super important. Sadly for John Starks, who was the star shooting guard for the Knicks, this game turned into a total nightmare for him. Starks had a terrible time shooting, making only 2 out of 18 shots and missing all 11 of his 3-point attempts. As the game went on, Starks missed many important chances to score, and his shooting problems were obvious for the Knicks. The most memorable moment happened at the end when, behind by 2 points, Starks tried to make a winning 3-point shot, but Houston's Hakeem Olajuwon blocked the shot strongly, securing the Rockets' championship win. Even though John Starks kept playing in the NBA after the 1994 Finals, people still remembered Game 7. Starks found it hard to keep up his success and couldn't shake off what happened that night. Even though he tried hard and did well in the following seasons, the memory of the 1994 Game 7 stayed with him throughout his career. Number 5. Nick Anderson. In the 1995 NBA Finals, the Orlando Magic and the Houston Rockets were fighting hard for basketball glory. In Game 1, things were close. Nick Anderson, who was important for the Magic, had a chance to win the game at the free throw line. But Anderson missed 4 free throws in a row right at the end of the game, giving the Houston Rockets a chance to force overtime. The missed free throws hurt because the Rockets took advantage and tied the game. Then they won Game 1 and went on to win the NBA Finals without losing any more games. Anderson's mistakes with the free throws didn't just change that one game, but they also affected how the rest of the series went. Afterwards, the media and fans talked a lot about Anderson's missed free throws. People were critical and they questioned if he could handle tough situations. Anderson, who was usually good at scoring, now had to deal with being blamed for the Magic missing their chances in the final. After the 1995 NBA Finals, Nick Anderson had a hard time getting past those missed free throws. Even though he kept doing good things for the Magic and other teams later on, people couldn't forget about that moment. It stayed with him for his whole career, and it changed how basketball fans thought about him. Number 4. Brandon Knight. In a close game between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Brooklyn Nets, Brandon Knight, who's good at scoring when it counts, had a chance to win the game for his team. With time running out and the game tied, Knight went for a layup that could have won the game. But unfortunately, he missed the shot right as the time ran out. Brandon Knight's missed layup ended up deciding the game against the Brooklyn Nets. The missed shot stopped the Bucks from winning at the last moment, surprising both players and fans with what happened. Losing in such a dramatic way made the defeat even harder to handle and showed how small things can make a big difference in the NBA. Brandon Knight's missed layup got a lot of attention from the media and fans. people talked about it a lot, analyzing every detail and showing it over and over in sports highlights. It became a symbol of how basketball can be unpredictable and how much pressure players feel in important moments. Knight got both support and criticism, and people talked about how tough it must have been for him mentally. Even though Brandon Knight kept playing well in the NBA, people couldn't forget about that missed layup. It stuck in the minds of basketball fans, and it was a big moment in Knight's career. It made people forget about the good things he did in basketball. Number 3. Denzel Valentine. In a close game between the Chicago Bulls and the Miami Heat, Denzel Valentine, who's good at shooting, had a big moment in the last seconds. The Bulls were down by just 1 point, and Valentine had a chance to make the winning shot. But as time ran out, his three-pointer missed the hoop completely, and the Bulls didn't get the win they wanted. Valentine's air ball changed things in the game against the Miami Heat. His failed attempts to win had immediate effects, leading to Bulls losing in a game where every move counted. The loss, along with Valentine's miss, made a big impact on the team's spirit and how people saw his performance. Denzel Valentine's air ball got a lot of attention from both the media and fans. People talked a lot about it after the game. Sports experts looked closely at the miss, wondering about the decision-making and how it was done in such a tense moment. Fans also had different feelings, from being upset to feeling bad for Valentine, as they dealt with the disappointment of his shot not making it. Number 2. Tristan Thompson. In a close game against the Philadelphia 76ers, there were just 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter when Tristan Thompson ended up in a strange situation. Instead of sticking to his usual job near the basket, he did something unexpected. He started dribbling the ball up the court, which isn't something you usually see from him. As Thompson went further from where he usually plays, he lost control of the ball while dribbling, which led to something unexpected happening. In a quick decision, he tried to make a wild shot from midcourt, which was very different from the usual careful and controlled plays he's known for. Tristan Thompson's unusual move had an impact on the game against Philadelphia, both right away and later on. His different play might have messed up the team's usual offense, changing how they handle important moments late in the game. Number 1. Andrea Bargnani. In a close game against the Milwaukee Bucks, the New York Knicks needed a big shot. They gave Andrea Bargnani, who's good at scoring but not known for making clutch three-pointers, the chance to shoot from far away. Trying a three-pointer in such a critical moment turned out to be a really important decision in the game. As the Knicks tried to win the game in a tight spot, Bargnani decided to go for a contested three-pointer. Maybe feeling the pressure, he took the shot even though he was being closely guarded. But the shot missed and the Bucks got the rebound, meaning the Knicks missed a chance to win. Andrea Bargnani's risky three-pointer was a big moment in the game against the Milwaukee Bucks. Even though it doesn't show everything about his career, it reminds us of how important it is to make smart decisions when the game is on the line and what can happen if you take big chances. Which story sounded the craziest? Share with us in the comments below. Also, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button. Until next time, see you all.